The wedding no one expected. The wedding at Cana, told by a servant my name would never be written down, not in the invitations, not in the songs, not in the stories told afterward. I was only there to carry trays, to fill cups, to sweep corners, to stay quiet. That was my place and I was good at it. The wedding was held in Cana, a small town, the kind where everyone knows everyone, and where a wedding means the whole village celebrates. The music started before sunrise, women laughing in the kitchen, children running through the courtyard, men carrying benches and tables. The smell of bread, roasted lamb, spiced wine, and oil lamps waiting for evening. It was beautiful, joyful, loud, messy, perfect. Until the wine ran out, I knew before most did. Servants always know first. A cup held out too long, a pitcher tipped too far, a whisper in the kitchen, a look passed between the steward and the groom's father. Panic quiet at first, then spreading like fire through dry grass in our town. Running out of wine at a wedding. It was shame, a story that would follow a family for years. People would laugh, whisper, remember. I was near the back room, holding an empty jar when I saw her, a woman, calm in the middle of the storm, not dressed richly, not speaking loudly. But somehow everyone moved aside. She went to a man seated among the guests. I had seen him earlier, quiet, watching, listening more than speaking. There was something steady about him, like deep water. The woman leaned close. They have no more wine. That was all. No begging, no panic. Just trust. The man looked at her, not annoyed, not surprised. His words were soft, but I could not understand them fully. Something about his time, something not yet come. The woman turned and looked at us, at me, at the others, and said words I would remember all my life. Do whatever he tells you. That was it. No explanation, no promise, just obedience. The man stood. He walked to the stone jars, 6 of them, huge, used for ceremonial washing, heavy, cold, nearly empty. Fill them with water. Water? I almost laughed. We needed wine, not water. But there was something in his voice, not force, not anger, authority. The kind that makes your hands move before your mind agrees. So we carried buckets again and again and again. The well was not close. My shoulders burned. My hands ached, my tunic clung to my back with sweat. Still we filled them to the brim, every jar, every drop. When the last bucket was poured, he looked at me, and said, now draw some out, and take it to the master of the banquet. My stomach dropped. To take water to him. If this was some joke, I would pay for it. I dipped the ladle, my hands shaking. I looked down and stopped breathing. It was not water, dark, deep red, rich, like light caught in a ruby wine. I stared, the others stared. No one spoke. I carried the cup step by step, certain I would wake from it. The master took it, sipped, paused, then smiled. No, not smiled, lit up. He called for the groom, clapped him on the shoulder, and laughed. Everyone brings out the choice wine first, and then the cheaper wine after the guests have had too much to drink. But you have saved the best until now. Laughter, relief, music began again. The feast continued. The family was spared. The groom grinned, though he had no idea why the guests danced. The bride laughed. Children ran between tables, and no one knew, almost no one. The master didn't know, the groom didn't know, the guests didn't know. But I knew we knew, the servants and the men who followed him. I looked back across the courtyard and saw him. Not standing in the center, not demanding praise, not announcing what he had done. He simply sat among them, quiet, as if turning water into wine was no harder than breathing, as if saving joy was the most natural thing in the world. And I understood something then, not fully, not yet, but enough. This was no ordinary man. He did not just fill jars, he filled empty things. He did not just save a feast, he saved people from shame. He did not come loudly, he came quietly, like mercy, like grace, like a miracle almost missed. And I, a servant no one would remember, saw the first sign and never forgot. Inspired by John 2:1-11 NIV, sparkles.